name she gave was Caroline. She was the daughter of a miner, and her ways are free, and it seemed to me that the sunshine walked beside her. She came from Spencer, across the hill. She said her pa had sent her, 'cause the coal was low, and soon the snow would turn those skies to winter. She said she'd come to look for work. She wasn't seeking any favors for a dime a day and a place to stay. She turned those hands to labor. But the times are tough and the jobs are few all through Tecumseh Valley. But she asked around, and a job she found tending bar at Gypsy Sally's. Saved enough to move back home when spring replaced the winter. But her dreams were denied, her pa had died. The word come down from Spencer. So she turned to whoring out on the street with all the hate inside her. And there was many a man that returned again to lay himself beside her. Found her down beneath the stairs that led to Gypsy Sally's. And in her hand when she died was a note that cried, "Fare thee well, Tecumseh Valley." The name she gave was Caroline. She was the daughter of a miner, and her ways are free, and it seemed to me that the sunshine walked beside her. So that's Tecumseh Valley by Townes Van Zandt. Felt like playing a couple today. Figured I'd start with a sad one and then work my way up. But pretty happy about the weekend and the sunshine. Won't you scratch my itch, sweet Annie Rich, and welcome me back to town? Step out on your porch or step into your parlor and I'll show you how it all went down. Out with the truckers and the kickers and the cowboy angels and a good saloon in every single town. Yeah, but I remember something you once told me, and I'll be darned if it did not come true. 20,000 roads that I went down, 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 and they all led me straight back home to you. 'Cause I headed west to go out with the country, across those prairies and those waves of grain. And I saw my devil, and I saw my deep blue sea, and I thought about a calico bonnet from Cheyenne to Tennessee. Take it away. And the man on the radio won't leave me alone. He wants to take my money for something I've never been shown. And I saw my devil, and I saw my deep blue sea, and I thought about a calico bonnet from Cheyenne to Tennessee. Well, the news I could bring, I heard it from the king on his head an amphetamine crown. He talked about unbuckling that old Bible belt, settled down for some desert town. Out with the truckers and the kickers and the cowboy angels, and a good saloon in every single town. Oh, but I remembered something you once told me, and I'll be danged if it did not come true. 20,000 roads that I went down, 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 and they all led me straight back home to you. 20,000 roads that I went down, 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 and they all led me straight back home to you. Return of the Grievous Angel. Graham Parsons. Cheers to my buddy Billy Bones Mungovan for teaching me that one, basically. Out here in the fields, I farm for my meals. I put my back into my living. I don't need to fight to prove I'm right. I don't need to be forgiven. Don't cry, don't raise your eyes. It's only teenage wasteland. Teenage wasteland. Oh yeah. Teenage wasteland. Sally, take my hand. We'll travel south cross land. Come on, babe, before we get much older. The exodus is here. The happy ones are near. Come on, yeah, throw it on over your shoulder. Don't cry, don't raise your eye. It's only teenage wasteland. Teenage wasteland. Teenage wasteland. Teenage wasteland. Teenage wasteland. They're all wasted, but at least they're happy. It's time to be happy and positive. That's all we can do. Teenage wasteland. Yeah, teenage wasteland. The Who. So it's a nice Saturday, January 23rd, 2021. Couple days into a new era, I think. At least, yeah, things are going to go in a positive direction. We got to make them go that way. So this is a song that I wrote when we first started Zooming with all my buddies, when the coronavirus really started kicking off last spring. When you were young, you were the sun. Then you realize you're just someone, and you're a satellite like everyone. A reckoning feeling don't come undone. A million stars on a winter night. Quite a few scars, but that's alright. I don't know how long that this will last, but that's just fine. Watching it pass. Now I'm off again, hanging out with my old friends, virtually, can't you see? And I don't know when see them all again, but it won't be long. I could sing a song where we all belong indefinitely. not so young like we used to be. Been cooped up, hanging out with my family, not so restless like I used to be. But that's just fine. Da 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 da. Now I'm off again, hanging out with my old friends, virtually, can't you see? And I don't know when I'll get to see them all again, but it won't be long. I could sing a song where we all belong, indefinitely. So indefinitely is the name of that one. I think I got one more for this Saturday afternoon. Da 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 da. Well, the streets of Rome, they're lined with rubble, ancient footprints, they're everywhere. You can almost think that you're seeing double on a cold, dark night on the Spanish stairs. Gotta hurry on back to my hotel room, where I got me a date with a pretty little girl from Greece. Yeah, she said she'd be right there with me when I paint my masterpiece. Well, the hours I spent caught sight of the Coliseum, dodging lions and wasting time. Those mighty kings of the jungle, I could hardly stand to see them. And it sure has been a long, hard climb. Train wheels running through the back of my memory as the daylight hours, they do increase. Well, someday everything's gonna sound like a rhapsody when I paint my masterpiece. Sail around the world in a dirty gondola, or to be back in the land of Coca-Cola. Well, we left Rome and landed in Brussels on a plane ride so bumpy that I almost cried. Clergymen in uniform and young girls pulling muscles. When we got back, there was no place left to hide. Newspaper man eating candy had to be held down by the big police. Someday everything's gonna be different.